This is the Big O Show. This is the Big O Show.
Troy George is in, says, I think the Dolphins player talent has improved, but I think the coaching staff is not as good. What do you think, Big O? How can you say the coaching staff's not good, dude? They won 5 games with no talent, Troy. They won 5 games with no talent. How can you say it's not good coaching? Think about that statement. They won more games than a few other teams that had way more talent. The Bengals have 10 times the talent and couldn't win half the games that the Dolphins won. I'm not sure how anybody can say that there isn't good coaching. What we need to find out is Brian Flores that good? That's actually what we need to find out this year. He didn't show us he was bad last year. He showed us he was an ass kicker. He cleaned out the team. 2 young guys that they did not plan on getting rid of, they had to get rid of, so it made their team worse. They get their asses kicked by 400 points in the first 2 weeks. The world is picking on them. They say they're quitting, and that guy wins the locker room over and wins 5 games and goes 5-4 in the last 9. How in the world, Troy, do you ever question coaching last year? What we need now is to find out if Flores can have another good year, because that'll confirm that he's really good, actually. Because that's what we're supposed to be saying. Is Flores as good as it really looked last year? By the way, Troy George, they were one of the least penalized teams in the NFL. Do you have any idea how difficult it is to tear down a roster with practically no veteran leadership, all young guys pretty much, and that they're going to play disciplined enough to be one of the least penalized teams? Troy George, that is coaching, my man.
Can I compound it?
My Lord.
They were what? 31-32 rush defense. And the last 5 games, we had only those rookie, undrafted guys and practice squad dudes in our secondary. Like, we had nothing on defense.
Oh, they lost their best player,
yeah,
X.
Exactly. It was, and
won without X, too.
And McCain got shut down. I mean, the last 5 games of the year, we had no secondary and the worst rush defense. How did he do this?
I don't know how anybody can say that the coaching was bad or mediocre or average. The coaching was exceptional last year for the Dolphins. I'm just hoping it wasn't an aberration. I'm hoping it wasn't a fluke. That's what I need to find out this year from Brian Flores, dude. I couldn't have been more impressed with Brian Flores last year. Sharif says, what's your thoughts on Baker being asked to give the Mike linebacker to Kruger Hill, Raekwon McMillan? I think Parker, Balaj, Jesse have a shot. They are not Flo's guys. And I'm not going to worry about any of that stuff. When they take the field and they start playing and we see who is who and what is what and who's taking what responsibilities, then we'll figure it out. But at this point, it's not a talking point. It's not anything I'm worried about or even thinking about. Thomas Cook is in the house from Kansas City. Oh, no, from Oklahoma City, I'm sorry. Sergio Romero is in the house. Let's see. Sergio says, what happened at QAM in 1210? Brother, like, you're tuning in now to ask me about that? Like, now? Like, bro, go catch up. Go read. Go check out timelines or something, Sergio. Like, what do you think I am, bro? I mean, if you don't know by now, man, Jesus Christ. Let's see. What else do we have here? Michael Guerrero. Big O, looking at the Falcons schedule, I can see them being in the Trevor Lawrence sweepstakes. And you don't know what to think with the Falcons because there's no consistency with that head coach. You know? Radically says there are only 2 coaches left from last year. I don't care, bro. It's Flores. That's all I care about. Flores is the difference maker out of all of them. That's the guy, clearly. What up, Big O? Blessings to y'all. I feel our record will be 11-5 this year. We'll make a playoffs. Fins for life. That would be amazing.
I have to say, I like the way he thinks. It's just, that's a lot.
Yeah. Alex says, it's good coaching when your team has the worst talent in the league. LOL. Hell yeah. It wasn't good coaching. It was great coaching. Okay? Great coaching. Not good. Great coaching. What Flores did last year. That's one of the things that I'm most excited about for this season is I'm dying to find out that Flores, this is him, what we saw last year. You know what I mean? That's what I want to know because I'm going to feel so good about that if Flores, because think about this, man. How are we going to feel if they have a crappy year this year and they win 3 games with more talent? We're not going to feel good about Flores.
We'll feel like we did Gase's playoff appearance. The next year fell off.
Like everybody else. Like Sperano, like everybody else.
That was an aberration.
That's it. 1 year good, 1 year bad. No. That's that. But if he comes back and wins 7, 8, 9 games, you're like, okay, so now we're headed in the right direction. This guy built on last year's success. That's what I'm talking about. And you're not going to surprise people as much now because people are going to go, hey, man, we're playing the Dolphins, okay? They may not be considered a Super Bowl contender, but we're going to have to play our asses off to win this game.
These freaking guys are coming for 60 minutes, man.
Like the Heat. Even no matter how bad the Heat are going to be, even if they're not considered good, they're going to play defense, they're going to play hard, and you're going to have to earn that victory. Dolphins have got that now going for them.